telling you what, we got a good football team and good people. We got a tough football team.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Razorback Football with Sam Pittman. We're glad you're with us. Tough one for the Razorbacks on homecoming. Liberty comes to town, gets a 2-point win. And Coach, your team fought back at the end, and I know that was a tough one to lose today.
Yeah, it was hard. I felt bad for the fans, on homecoming. We didn't play the first half, basically, and just came up a little short to tie it up there at the end.
I know in the first half, particularly, blocking. I mean, it sounds real simple, but they did a very good job of getting in the backfield.
As fantastic as we've been running the football, we have. To have them do that to us, we knew it was coming. Practice it was surprising. And then when we were trying to throw the ball, we just, we weren't throwing it well. Weren't finding receivers well, and weren't really protecting it well. And defense, we just couldn't keep them out of the end zone. And they gave us 3 at the end of the half to make it 21-3.
Scored 14 in the fourth quarter, made it a ball game there at the end. It was just, even though it was a day like it was, you still came up an inch or two away from winning the game.
We did, and it says something about what we can do. But I don't know, we've really played a full 4-quarter game where you go, man, this is what we need to do all the time. And it's hard to do, I get it, but that first half was bad.
So the Razorbacks are 5-4 now. They've got 3 games remaining. We've got a lot of highlights, as you might imagine, and we'll get to those when we continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford and the Ford F-150, official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style. And by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
I need to try it first.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned, independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
The holidays, I love it, love it, love it.
We go all out with the lights.
Food, we live for food.
I love Mama's dumplings.
We go through boxes of Hanukkah candles.
Of course, smell like likamaka for Christmas.
He goes one way and I go the other.
To not have to be an adult for a few hours.
It makes you feel like you're part of something bigger in this huge world.
That, to me, is everything.
I need to try it first.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
It's been over a month since we've been able to greet you from Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. It is nice to be back in the friendly confines today. Jefferson drops, throws short, complete out at the 30 to Thompson, trying to get to the edge, can't do it. They'll run him out at the 31. They get 8, but they needed 13, and it's going to be another punting situation. Shedro Lewis is the running back, but Bennett's going to throw off play action, got a man open, complete down at the 30. Tackled right away is Douglas at the 27. Shedro Lewis is the running back, but Bennett's going to throw, steps up into the end zone, complete, touchdown. Shedro Lewis is checked in at tailback. He gets the call. Oh, they keep it on an option. Bennett keeps it on an option inside the 25. Fooled everybody all the way down to the 21-yard line. Bennett's going to throw. The protection's there. The pass is into the end zone, and the receiver is wide open. It's caught for a touchdown by Demario Douglas. First down, Razorbacks at their own 46. It's Sanders again, left side to midfield. Rocket to the 40. Stutter steps at the 35, outside the numbers at the 30. They'll finally run him out of bounds all the way down at the Liberty 26-yard line. Jefferson's going to pump once, throw deep toward the end zone, got a receiver open. Did he pick it off? He picked it off, my goodness. Dalton Anthony picked it off. Knox had it. Gets the snap, looks to throw. He's got time, steps up, wobbly pass, but it's open at the 50. Got a man there inside the Razorback 45, down to the 42. That's Demario Douglas. They send Lewis in motion. Bennett pumps right, now he's in trouble, gets away from the pressure, fires to the end zone. At the goal line, it's caught for a touchdown. Dubinion stays in. KJ's going to throw. Flags are down. The pass complete out at the 40 to Landers. Makes a man miss. Matt outside the numbers in midfield. Gets into Liberty territory. It's out of the hold of Reed Bauer. High snap. Bauer gets it down. Kick's got the distance. Looking good, and it is. Cam Little with a 50-yard field goal at the horn. Well, Coach, you get the field goal right there, a 50-yarder, and as bad as it was, that gives you momentum heading into the locker room.
Well, we needed it, you know, needed it just for anything, you know, like you said, some momentum and some belief that we certainly can score. But that was a really nice job by Cam and the offense to get those 3 right before half.
You got a penalty there at the end, and you took a time out there. You get the penalty, and all of a sudden you've got a chance for a field goal.
Yeah.
That had to give you some momentum.
It did. It was a really good hit by Cam, and it kind of set us up because the defense and then in the next half and the second half came back and did some really nice things.
In that first half, and you saw the highlights there, we talked about Liberty doing a good job of getting into the backfield, but you mentioned your defense there. It wasn't as though the game was getting away from you. You were frustrated on offense, but the defense had kept you in it.
They did, and they were milking the clock. Once he got a lead, he was taking the 40 seconds off of it, so we knew we didn't have that many possessions offensively, and our defense had to stop them, and they did.
Second half highlights when we continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Stevens. Capitalize on independence. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Download the app today and earn points with Taco Bell rewards. By Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. And by Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Great game days start with calling the Halls. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Feeling down and dirty, feeling kinda mean. It's time I had a good time, ain't got time to wait. Fill my eyes with that double vision. No disguise for that double vision. Ooh, double vision.
Love where you live and play at an apartment, community, or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with community amenities including golf courses, fitness centers, tanning beds, playgrounds, and resort-style swimming pools at select locations. Are you looking to buy or sell your home and want an experienced agent to guide you through the process? Lindsay & Associates has been serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 45 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
It has gone the visitors' way thus far. 21-3, Liberty our score. Bennett's going to throw, blitz coming, they got it. Back at the 7, Miles Slusher came on a safety blitz. Bryce Stevens standing back in midfield. They come after Albies and they blocked it. They blocked it out of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Quincy McAdoo. KJ Jefferson's going to throw on first down. Steps up, going deep on a post. Got a man and it's picked off. Picked off by the safety in midfield inside the 40, far sideline, out of bounds. On first down, Bennett's going to throw off play action. Wanted to go for the home run. Instead, he'll throw a corner route. It's picked off. Intercepted at the 17-yard line. Quincy McAdoo. Is Quincy McAdoo having himself a ball game today? On 4th and 3, they snap it to KJ. They run the RPO. Hazelwood with the catch. Stiff arms a man across the 30. He's got the first down. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Jefferson out of the shotgun, going to throw a slant, complete to Landers. Landers stays on his feet. He's got the first down at midfield. Knox sets up in the backfield. Jefferson going to roll right, fired into the flat. Knox is there, complete, touchdown Arkansas. 5 yards, Jefferson to Knox. Now KJ's going in motion. Direct snap to Rocket, straight ahead, into the end zone. The 2-point conversion's good. Sanders goes over, 3rd and 1. Bennett gets the snap, gives it to Lewis. Lewis hit right at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten a half yard, but that's it. They bring Hazelwood in motion. Jefferson out of the gun, steps into the pocket, throws it short cross. Landers complete at the 40, makes a man miss. Inside the 30 to the 20, cuts back at the 15 to the 10. Landers is going to be stood up at the 8-yard line. KJ looking to throw, plenty of time. Now he's running out of time. Throws it into the end zone, complete. Touchdown Arkansas, Trey Knox. Rockets on the field, set up as a wing. Direct snap, KJ lowers his shoulder, gets to the goal line. They say he didn't get in. They say he didn't get in. He was right at the goal line. It looked like he got in, or it looked like he might have gotten in, but instead they rule he did not. Ball's down, and it's recovered by Liberty at the 44 of Arkansas with 1:10 to go. Hogs can only stop the clock one time. Liberty wins it, 21-19. Our final score, the Razorbacks drop to 5-4. Liberty improves to 8-1. Well, you saw the onside kick there. That was a result of that 2-point conversion coming up just short. You could see KJ bulldozing, trying to get in, and just wasn't quite able to get there.
Well, he gave great effort and just came up a little short on it. And of course, we still thought, you know, if we can get this onside, had a timeout left, maybe we can go down there and kick field goal, win the game. Just unfortunately, the ball took a good hop for them, but not, you know, and the kid made an easy play.
You mentioned the fact that, you know, Liberty was able to have the clock as their friend. They milked it a lot in the second half. they got a few first downs. But yeah, your defense did get you the ball back.
They did, and you know, with Quincy McAdoo had a big time interception. You know, we were down 16. I went for it, and then, you know, Hugh was trying to put it on ice and play action on first down, and Quincy picked it, and that gave us momentum to go score. But I was proud of the way our defense came back and played.
You mentioned Quincy McAdoo. He blocks a punt, gets you safety. You talked about the pick. That's a freshman who clearly came to play.
Well, he did, and he is a good player, and he's going to be a good player in the future. But I felt like he'd play well from the way he had practiced this week.
Stay with us. More to come on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers. Mercy, official hospital of the Arkansas Razorbacks. By Dillard's, the style of your life. And by Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2022 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/UABaby.
I'll be back in a sec.
We can't wait forever.
Oh, your nacho fries, please.
Can't be mad. We got you nacho fries.
Made with Mexican spices, made for nacho cheese sauce, only at Taco Bell.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned, independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
Marcelo, no tablet for a week.
Hola.
Get alerts when a new device joins your network with advanced security, included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Here you go. Sorry you got busted.
We're glad you're back on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman. We are so fortunate to have our live mascot. Tusk resides in Dardanelle on the Stokes farm, and let's spend a day with him.
The hog barns are right back here. There's another road at the foot of that mountain, and that's the dirt road. This is the way we go, you know, just on our daily routine, just to check everything. Of course, that way I can check on my cows and stuff. Anyway, this is the part, the working part, we call it. This is Tusk 5. Tusk 5 is the most docile, tamest one we've ever had. Everybody always wants to know, well, how do you pick the ones that's the mascot is? And this is a perfect example right here. We had 2 males. And remember, I talked about how laid back, how docile, and how easy handling he was. He's just docile. So he is active. He's semi-tame, but he bit the end of my fingernail off one time. Of course, David Basil, who is a former player, back in the 90s, was contacted by Coach Sproles, who was athletic director at that time, and we were really having a lot of coaching turmoil. He wanted David to kind of spice up the atmosphere because attendance was getting a little low. David said, well, I tell you, one thing I'd like to do is have an actual Razorback mascot. And so I was president of the pork producers because I had a sow farm then. The whole time I was helping, I was kind of more like a consultant, and David called me up and said, man, I can't find a Razorback anywhere, and I've got a press conference scheduled in about 2 weeks. And I said, well, I think Dr. Starkey, who was our state vet, I said, I think he's got a friend that raises them in Greenbrier. And so I called and we found them. So David went and looked at them, bought them. Originally they started at the Little Rock, so I guess we kind of had a contract. It was like a 5-year, but that was like 15 years ago. So we haven't. The university is very, very supportive of the mascot, which I really appreciate.
I was on my Twitter, and I don't know what I saw, but I started talking. I had him and my brother in the truck with me. And I said, I think we should start Tuska Twitter. I mean, I think Twitter is going to end up being a pretty big thing. And I said, I think we need to do it. He said, all right, call David and, I'll get it set up. And it's really grown, more so in the past 2 years than it did at the beginning.
Everybody always says, well, you own Tusk. I said, no, I don't own him, or my family doesn't own him. Y'all own him. All Razorback fans everywhere own him. We just take care of him. It's kind of like stockholders. And, my ultimate goal would be for people to say, I don't know who takes care of him, but whoever does a great job. Because it's always, it's always about him and the fans, because he's a big star. I tell people, ever wonder what it's like traveling with a rock star, just hang around with us, because we draw a crowd, and then that's okay. That's what we're supposed to do.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Razorbacks, and Arkansas's vision correction experts. Coca-Cola, with zero sugar and refreshingly delicious. Is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. And by Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service.
The holidays, I love it, love it, love it.
We go all out with the lights.
Food, we live for food.
I love Mama's dumplings.
We go through boxes of Hanukkah candles.
Of course, smell like Likamaka for Christmas.
He goes one way and I go the other.
To not have to be an adult for a few hours.
It makes you feel like you're part of something bigger in this huge world.
That, to me, is everything.
Great game days start with Call in the Halls. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus 500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
but as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
As long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
I'll be back in a sec.
We can't wait forever.
All your nacho fries, please.
Can't be mad. We got you nacho fries.
Made with Mexican spices. Made for nacho cheese sauce. Only at Taco Bell.
Welcome back to Razorback Football with Sam Pittman, and this week we're going to look ahead to Jayden Daniels, quarterback for LSU. Jayden's had a good year so far, extremely balanced in what he presents as a threat, both with his feet and in the passing game for his arm. We got a couple clips right here. This first one against Mississippi State down in this goal line area. LSU's kind of in this somewhat heavy package, and they're going to look to do kind of this flat route over here, but Jaden quickly sees that that's just not going to work out for him, sees that these two Mississippi State guys get out leveraged, and just makes a decision to run it up there. And what I've noticed, he's a lot like our quarterback, where he's not afraid to take some hits and get the ball in there if he needs to. I have kind of an end zone shot right here of this. Again, just another really good look. He's aware of his surroundings at all times, it seems like. Get these two Mississippi State defenders out leveraged, and he just decides to run it in there with his feet. Second clip right here against Ole Miss, which ended up being a really good game for them. Ole Miss just in kind of a 3-down front. They're going to run this read option right here. And it seems as though Jaden's just going to be reading this defensive end at the top side of the screen. That defensive end crashes down, plays the running back. He's going to pull it, and you'll see his speed and agility is on display right here. Allows 86 to let that block develop, puts that right foot in the ground, gets north and south right there. And ends up getting first down. Got another end zone copy. Again, that defensive end crashes down. He's just showcasing his ability to run right here. Here we got another goal line clip. Same thing, gonna be kind of a read option. Gonna have number one screaming down, playing that running back. 13's in a good position to make this tackle, but Jaden's quick enough and agile enough to make him miss and get another touchdown. Here, another goal line clip. Same type of motion. They're gonna be having this slicing motion backside, almost kind of like a read option, but this is a called pass. And you'll see his arms on display right here. Although not a huge pass, he can still make some of these easy throws, put them in a position that they need to win. That's all we had for you this time. As you can see, Jaden's going to pose a big threat to us, both in the pass and the run game, that our guys are going to have to find a way to corral, stay in their lanes, and make sure he cannot get outside the pocket. That's all we had for you. Back to you, Chuck.
Well, Travis, thank you. The Razorbacks and the Tigers coming up Saturday at 11. Coach, I wonder when you lose a game like this, the process of licking your wounds, going back to work, how do you work that as a coach?
Well, we've got LSU coming in here, and we know they're a really good football team, and we'll be ready to play. I mean, we've done that since I've been here. I have no doubt that we'll learn from these mistakes that we made, learn from the good that was done as well, and be ready for LSU.
I know you pride yourself on being a physical football team. This is going to be a physical game Saturday. Is that one of the things you go back and re-emphasize this week?
You bet. And I think we'll be ready to do that. I was proud of the second half coming out at the end of the game, but we've got to put a whole game together, and it'll be a good time to do it against LSU.
All right, Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So the Razorbacks and LSU will play at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning in Fayetteville. Hope you make plans to be at the stadium for that, and hope you'll be here with us for more Razorback football with Sam Pittman.